This episode of Film Riot is brought to you by Domain.com. Welcome to Film Riot Mondays. Today we got some questions, but more importantly, we got a new Monday challenge, which I'm very excited about. This is probably my most favoritist idea we've had for Monday challenges.
Boom, squill, let's get
Better than Josh with his shirt off, which is hairier than you'd think. It's like a silverback humping a shag carpet. Or shagging a shag carpet. That would have been more clever.
I don't have a hair on my body.
Ew. Ew. Really?
Yeah. Like a newborn baby.
It's like a slip and slide.
Yeah.
Just rub butter on that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I kind of look like the aliens from Signs.
Do you guys ever get discouraged while filming? Only every single time without fail for usually the duration of filming. But other than that, no. But it's about overcoming the discouragement, not letting it cripple you. I mean, discouraged, maybe it might be a harsh word, more just like doubting yourself all the time. I mean, that's a part of writing, I mean, any kind of creative thing. There's so much self-loathing and self-doubt that goes into making the thing. It's a matter of not letting that cripple you and just continuing on anyway because you love it and you're passionate about it. And when I do get shooting, by the time we get into it, I'm not really thinking about that anymore. I'm just focused on what we're doing and excited about what we're doing and into it. But yeah, anybody who says they don't get discouraged or just start hating themselves is a dirty, dirty liar, or extremely egotistical, perhaps. What is the most difficult part of making Film Riot? Just time and deadlines. Film Riot is something that we do twice a week, and now we have that third show, which is bi-weekly. So it is a lot of work that is constantly happening. Getting ahead for us is really difficult. It pretty much never happens. And if we ever do get ahead, something happens to where we just get behind again. I mean, I think we were, what, like 2 episodes ahead before Creative Live?
Yeah.
And then the last episode was like a day late because of it. So it's like something like that always happens. It's just, we can't catch a break in that area. So just life happening around us is really difficult. And what's funny is, and backwards, is life is the inconvenience, not Film Riot. So it's like, why'd you have to get married? We're doing Film Riot.
That sounds awful.
It does sound awful.
Really
I know. I don't disagree with this. It's backwards. But that's the hardest part, trying to balance life and Film Riot and all the other work that we do, because it's a production company. We've got short films that we're working towards and even bigger things that we're working on, things outside client projects that we do every now and again. So balancing all that is definitely the hardest part. Did you shoot RAW on short films? For proximity, I recorded straight to ProRes. It was 4K, so I didn't want to go RAW because that would have been a massive workload in the end, and I knew I was just going to convert it over to ProRes anyway. So I just did very high ProRes for that one. Adobe and the Frog, I did shoot RAW. I shot in 1080, but I shot it in RAW, which was DPX sequences, which I then packaged together to edit, which I edited right in Adobe Premiere. It was freaking fantastic, but I wanted all that extra data to get as much of a glossy, polished look as I possibly could, and we were shooting 1080, which gave me a lot of flexibility to move in and out, and a lot of flexibility with a lot of the VFX we were doing as well. So it just depends on the project. I would prefer not to shoot RAW because of how massive the files are and the extra time that it adds to your workload, but if the project needs it, then, you know. I really like the cinematography of True Detective, but don't have thousands of dollars to spend on a film camera. Any thoughts on how to create a similar look? It's not about the camera. People focus way too much on the camera that's being used or just the gear behind the thing in general. I talk about this a lot in my Creative Live class we just did. You could take somebody like Shane Hurlbut, who used a Canon 5D on Active Valor and made it look like a cinema camera, and then someone who takes an Arri Alexa or a Red Epic and shoots on that, and they're not very talented, and that one actually looks like a DSLR or worse. So it's all about the talent behind the camera, the lighting, the location, the wardrobe, the color grading. All of this is what's going to go in to give you your film look and the type of style that you want. So I would focus way less on what the camera is that you're using. I mean, that's what you see. Somebody makes a short film, that's all anyone asks, what camera, what camera, what camera, what camera, what camera? And it drives me crazy, because as long as you have a camera that can deliver solid quality, you can then use that camera to manipulate it to get the type of image that you want. You just need to know how much light do I need to pump in or not, what ISO does this thing favor, do tests to see where the sweet spot is, do I deprive it a little bit of light to get more of a filmic look. It's all about knowing your camera, not using, you know, the $300,000 camera this other production did. So be more concerned about your lighting, your location, your actors, your blocking, where you're putting your actors, how they're moving through the frame. All these things is what's really gonna give you that style more than anything else. Last question, what is the next Monday challenge? It's a good question. Solid segue.
Very topical.
Let's talk about it. So our next Monday challenge, which I'm extremely excited about, is the Spielberg challenge, which obviously you can see why I'm excited, because I'm obsessed with the man. He's brilliant. But the idea behind this one is to take the style and tone, just the general vibe of what makes a Spielberg film feel like a Spielberg film, and implement it into your 2-minute piece. We are giving you up to 2 minutes. It could be anything you want. It could be a short film. It could be a commercial. It could be a music video. It could be just a vignette of something, anything that you want. It could be as short as you want, or up to 2 minutes. We'll give you the buffer of 5 seconds, so you can go up to 2 minutes and 5 seconds, but nothing beyond that or it's disqualified. But the idea is to look at Spielberg's films, really deconstruct them, analyze them, figure out what is it about a Spielberg film that makes it feel so Spielbergy, and apply that to your project. The idea behind this is you're analyzing and studying the films, breaking down a style to where you can logically just figure out and apply these ideas to your film. Something that I do all the time and has really helped inform how I break down scenes. So I think you guys will dig doing this, but tons of things are gonna go into this. Obviously the lighting, the composition, especially for Spielberg, that's a massive one. How you move the camera, how you move the actors within the frame, your locations, even wardrobe, whether you use fog or not. All these things are going to inform that Spielbergian style. So watch one of your favorite Spielberg films, really break down that tone and apply it. I mean, you could recreate a scene from one of his films if you want. That is totally fine. But basically, we're looking for you proving that you understand what makes a Spielberg film feel like a Spielberg film. Again, we're giving you up to 2 minutes. You got that 5-second buffer. Anything beyond 2 minutes and 5 seconds, and it is disqualified. You have 2 weeks to do this in, so it's due September 5th, which is a Friday, by 12 p.m. CST. That is the deadline. The giveaway is a good one, Josh.
Oh, what is it, Ryan?
It's a good one, Josh.
Oh, what is it, Ryan?
It is a slider from Rhino Camera. This thing, I believe, goes for about $400. It is silky smooth. It's like running a camera
on a baby's bottom.
On a baby's bottom, I suppose. Let's say it, Josh. It is a really great slider. I have one. We're actually going to be doing a review on it very soon. I love it. It's shockingly smooth. So that is what's up for grabs.
Where are they sending it?
They're sending it to mondaychallenge@triunefilms.com. So again, you'll shoot your thing up to 2 minutes, 5-second buffer, post it however you want to post it, Vimeo, YouTube, wherever. Then email us the link at mondaychallenge.com. You got 2 weeks, September 5th by 12 p.m. CST, Spielberg Challenge. I am so ridiculously excited about this one. I cannot wait to see all your Spielbergian goodness. So go and get started on the next. Domain.com is a place to go if you're trying to get yourself seen on the interwebs. You want a digital business card of sorts for people to know what your business is or what your work that you'll be doing. You know, you got a new short film, you want people to see it, what are you gonna do? Where are you gonna put it?
You gotta put it on the website.
You gotta put it on the webs.
On the web,
The interwebs.
webs.
Get yourself a website.
The interwave, remember.
The interwave.
You can surf a wave.
Because you can surf it.
But you can't surf a web.
It's so true. It should be the interwaves. Has nothing to do with this. Domain.com has hosting plans that are reliable and affordable. They got the domain discovery service, help pick the right name for you. If the one you want is taken, and you're like, oh no, it's taken. It'll be like, don't fret my pet. Here's another one. That's good. And
Rhyming up in here.
It did.
It's like slam poetry. I need some bongos.
You're the worst. If you use a coupon code FilmRiot at checkout, you get 15% off your domain name and web hosting. So when you think domain names, think domain.com.
And when you're thinking domain.com, you're doing what we said.
That's true.
logo.
That's it for today, which means it's time for my suggestion of the week. This one is an animatic for Iron Man 3. It's the mansion attack. It's the full animatic for that scene. It is really awesome to watch. Check it out right here. I love animatics. I'm gonna do one soon for our next short film, I think, and then we'll talk about that. So check that out right here. But that's it for today. Get to work on that Monday challenge, and don't forget to write, shoot, edit, repeat.